It's only one Superman. Like, I'm just hoping, like, it just, who I don't want to say, like, I just got a feeling part 2 or part 3, whenever that come out, Thor might come over there. Like it's gonna be, somehow these superheroes gonna have to, I'm hoping, come together to fight the powerful one. See, I don't want to tell you, like, we're gonna talk about it after. I'm gonna talk about it maybe next week when I feel like several people have watched this movie. You know what I'm saying? Boy, somebody said, me too, I wish I had powers. For real. But some people don't need powers like me. I wish I was a superhero and shit and had powers and I could zap a bitch. But if I had powers, I would be zapping people and being mad. And then I'll be mad that I zapped them. Because I got a heart. And they already zapped and gone. And ain't nothing I can do to bring their dumb ass back. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be a superhero. Because I'll be like, bitch, what you say? Now what? Hope? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to have no powers. Trust me. But I want them. I just don't need them. Yeah. Oh my God. I know. I'm sorry. I'm looking at y'all comments because it's certain things I want to say, but I'm like, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to ruin it for y'all. Like, it's horrible when people ruin the movie for you and they tell you what happened. It's like the wow factor is gone. So I'm not about to do that to y'all. Cause I can see on here a lot of y'all haven't seen the movie yet. So I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, if I had superpowers, I want to zap bitches. Somebody laughing because I said I want to zap bitches. I mean, what else you call it? Zap? What do you call it? Ding! Like, how else I'm supposed to say it? If I had superpowers, I want to zap. I wouldn't want to be like Superman. I would want to be like, I would probably want to be like Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman, she's so sweet. She's so sweet, but she'll kick your ass, but she just got a big heart. But I think I would be like Wonder Woman mixed with, who is somebody I just want their powers? I probably have a personality like Thor a little bit, with a little bit of Iron Man, and of course Black Panther is in me. Like, because we with the shits, you know. Like, I just probably want a little bit of everybody's superpower. But I gotta have some zap, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to like, what did you say? Shut up. What was that? I will zap you, you know what I mean? Like, I need to get off here, because now I'm really feeling like I got superpowers and shit. Wishing I had superpowers and shit. Zapping bitches, you fucking right. Somebody said you should go to Comic-Con. Somebody mentioned Hancock. Hancock ain't got nothing on this movie, honey. You could throw that out the window. I'm so sorry. Nah. I wouldn't even want they boring ass powers. That movie was, it was okay. That movie ain't got nothing on what we talking about right now. That ain't even nothing I would want to watch twice. Boring. Cause why I'm so geek off that movie? Movies are different these days. Very predictable. Storyline weak. It's just, I don't like movies that are predictable. I like suspense movies. You know what I mean? Marvel movies are really, really good to me. Like, the directors, like, just how they set the tone for everything. You just don't know what's gonna happen. It's always a suspense. You know, it's a twist up in there. It's just certain movies, and I ain't gonna say no names, just, this is like, it's for the average dummy. I don't want to watch nothing like that. Like, oh, I'm sure she's about to die, or, here he comes. Oh, he's finna. Like, I be predicting movies, and when I predict movies, I don't even want to watch the rest of them. Like, anybody could be in the movie these days. Look how I'm in the movie, streaming bullshits. Storyline weak, don't make no sense. Especially a lot of those movies on Hulu and Netflix. I'm just looking like, Y'all put this shit on there. It's just, movies just not the same no more. So when you go see a movie that's lit, unpredictable, suspenseful, like, it just make you feel like, okay, the movie game's still around. It ain't that bad. We just got a batch of bad ones out here. But this movie gave me, it just made me feel like, okay, I can't wait. I don't never feel like that except for Avenger movies, Marvel movies, but this movie made me feel like I can't wait for part 2. That's just what it is. I'm over here wondering, like, oh, if a certain person in there got superpowers. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. It's a certain person in there this is so suspenseful, you won't know what this person is until part 2. And that's the part I'm tripping off of, like, what the hell he talking about, and what kind of powers you got, or do you got powers, or who are you? You gotta watch the movie to know what I'm talking about. Yes, the movie gave me a whole lot of life. Somebody said the movie gave you life. It gave me a whole lot of life, honey. Surely did. It just literally woke me up. So again, go watch Eternals. Somebody said something about a certain person being in a certain movie that they felt was bullshit. Did I watch it? Let me shut up. Yeah, it's. I mean, shoot, I did a movie. I don't want to talk bad, but that shit was whack as fuck. I'm like, what is this? Like, you know those movies where it's taking too long to go to the next scene, or certain people in the movie don't even make sense to be in the movie, or you might see them one time for a long time and then you never see them the rest of the movie. Like, what the fuck was you in there for? Which is probably the director's homeboy or the director's cousin. You know, these days, people, they'll just put anybody in the movie. You don't even have to have acting skills or nothing. These days it's like, let me look at your social media and see how many followers you got. Okay, you got a lot of followers. You're going to be my lead in the movie. Like, bitch ain't got to have no skills, ain't got to try out, ain't got to do nothing no more. Because you got however many millions of followers. You think that's going to make the movie? That shit is not going to make the movie. Terrible acting is just terrible acting. I don't care how many millions of followers they got. That's not going to work, boo-boo. Like, that's why I'm like, it just changed. Shit just changed. It's a couple recent movies that certain people in, and I'm like, you know you shouldn't be an actress or an actor. You wrong for that. You know? Just goofy, or you playing the part, you going overboard. You can tell you ain't have an acting coach. You can tell instead of being a different character, you're being yourself. You know what I mean? It's just, I just ain't with terrible acting or terrible storylines for a movie or terrible directors. I'm too much of a movie freak. It's just me. Nigga, if I ever wanted to be in a movie, my dream would be to be in a Marvel movie. I don't care if they dress me up like one of them whoever's and you just see me walk past for 2 seconds. I think that's the greatest moment of my life. That I had 2 seconds in a Marvel movie. This is Marvel, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That 2 seconds that you see of me will be the best 2 seconds you ever seen. It's killing all these terrible movies out here. I'd rather be in that than to be in these random whack-ass stream movies that ain't ever going to the movie theater because it's terrible. I'm so sick of those movies. Yeah, I put my cousin, my auntie, and my brother up in the movie. Nigga, your cousin, your auntie, and your brother can't act. Why you doing favors? So instead of making a great movie, you trying to get everybody shine, and it don't even make sense. Like, you got your uncle playing the bartender, and he's sitting there not knowing his lines, stuttering, smiling and shit. Like, even certain TV shows like that now. I'm sorry, but it's certain TV shows I just don't watch. It's predictable, it's goofy, the storyline is dumb. Like, I'm just like, whoever directed this or came up with this is a whole clown. So that's just, I'm sorry, I'm probably harsh when it comes to movies, but like I said, I'm a movie freak, so what? It just is what it is. Those movies where, you ever seen those movies where it's just a pause moment and it should be going to the next scene and we still looking at the same scene and ain't nobody saying nothing? Or somebody laughing way too long in one of the scenes and I'm like, why they got this motherfucker laughing this whole time for a whole minute? Like, it's, I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all talking about Boosie Movie. There's a lot of people on here talking about Boosie Movie. I never seen Boosie Movie, so I can't say nothing about it. I never watched it, so I don't know. Y'all laughing because you know I'm telling the truth. These goofy ass movies. This one movie I went to, and it was just really, really terrible. I ain't gonna mention the name. I ain't gonna mention nothing. It was terrible. I went to the premiere of it. And people was getting up, clapping. Oh my God, that was a great movie. And I'm looking around like, either the world is getting slow, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? Did you just watch what I watched? Or you must be the director's cousin, you know. I'm not going to give credit unless credit is due. That's just what it is with me. Nope. I'm not finna tell you a movie is good when it's absolutely terrible. I'm not finna do that. And then when I see a movie is terrible, I always go see who the director is so I can make sure I watch no more of their movies. That's just how I am. I don't want to see any more of your bullshit. I want to go back and watch Eternals again. That's how good that movie is. I will watch that movie again. Like, right now. Somebody said 50 don't deserve no respect the way he disrespect women. Can I just ask you a question on where the fuck that came from? We having happy moments over here about a movie called Eternal, a Marvel movie that I'm excited about, and you over here talking about 50 Cent being disrespectful. You really need to get off my page, because that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now. And if you that emotional about 50 Cent, maybe you should go to your own page and make a PSA announcement. Not over here. I don't care about what 50 Cent doing, girl. I'm over here talking about Marvel. Shut up. Anyway. People be saying random dumb stuff like, the other day I was talking, and I had a topic I was talking about with fibroids on my live. And this weird-ass girl coming on here talking about, go live with me. I want you to look at my natural makeup. Girl, I'm talking about a serious situation that's happening to 80% of all women, fibroids. And you want me to go live with you to talk about your natural makeup? This ain't your moment to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. It just be dummies like, get off my shit. Stupid. Just saying. That's how I feel. You don't like how I feel? Get off my Instagram live. Get off Shay Johnson's Instagram live. So it is what it is. Yeah, fibroids ain't no joke. I was talking about that the other day. Right now, we talking about Marvel movies, sweetie. But you right, fibroids ain't no joke. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Angelina Jolie. I want to talk about Eternals. I want to talk about part 2 that's coming out. I want to talk about what y'all ain't seen yet with this movie and how lit it was. And how we finally got a movie that makes sense. We finally got a movie that's really suspenseful, that's... To me, it was better than Avengers. And Avengers is one of my favorite movies. Like, I ain't think it could get no better than that. It is what it is. Oh, you want to get blocked? Let me block you. Let me do you a favor. Block. That be the fun part. When somebody talk crazy and they think I'm going to say something to them. And I block their ass off my live. Bye, bitch. Yep. Somebody said their husband said they got to go check out Eternals because they didn't think it could get any better than Avengers. I didn't either. I was looking like, like I really went in with negative thoughts like this movie better be good because I don't know how they finna top Avengers, like for real. Thanos was lit. Black Panther lit. Like Thor lit. Iron Man lit. Like you could keep going. That movie is just lit. Go see Eternals. That's all I'm saying. It's like the new superheroes. This is a whole new story that's about to be part 1, part 2, part 3. I hope it go to part 10, bitch. That's how good this was. Yep. Okay, let me get my lit ass in the house, because I've been on the phone. I've been on this live on the phone with y'all, and I'm sitting in my car. I love you too. Thank you. Somebody asked me if Doctor Strange was in it. Nope. Not this one, but just go watch it. I just won't be surprised if Thor, Doctor Strange, like, I won't be surprised if they're going to play a part later on. You know what I'm saying? But you got to watch it to see why I feel like that. I love Doctor Strange. I love that smart bitch. Like, I really love Doctor Strange. I love that movie. That was a really good movie. Alright, y'all. Let me go in the house. Go watch Eternals. It's out in the movie theaters right now. Your girl Angelina is in it. Angelina Jolie. And y'all know, when Angelina Jolie agrees to play in the movie, she know what, she picks really good movies. Angelina know how to pick them. So when I seen her, I didn't know she was in the movie till I got to the movie theater, like I said before. When I seen her in the movie, it's just something clicked in me. Like, I set up like, oh, there go my bitch. It's about to be on. Angie, bitch, I ain't know you was up in here, girl. I be thinking Angelina my friend. She ain't my friend. The bitch don't know me from Adam. But I watch all her movies, and this one was another one. Another hit up under her belt, per usual. Doctor Strange is good, but go watch this. Go watch this. Go watch Eternals. All right, y'all. I gotta go, okay? See ya.